To be perfectly honest with you, when I heard that there was an American movie called The Host coming out, I couldn't help but think of, oh my gosh, is this the American remake of that great Korean film that came out a few years ago? And I love that monster movie. It's one of my favorites. And then the marketing started to come out and there was a Stephenie based on a, what? Oh my gosh, what is this? Well, it's directed by Andrew Niccol, so I was really disappointed because I thought, okay, cool, we would get something cool, monster movie. That was such an awesome monster film. I love that film, and I think they're making a sequel to that movie, but this is some science fiction, twist on something, and it was created by Stephenie Meyer, who I'm just not a fan of. And it doesn't help that she totally raped the whole vampire and werewolf lore, for the last 5 or 6 years. I don't hate a lot of people, and I'm not going to say hate when I talk about Stephenie Meyer. I don't have any nice things to say, but I was not too excited about seeing this movie. I tried to hold hope because I love the director who made this film. He has written some great films and directed some great films, including The Truman Show, Lord of War, and one of my favorite science fiction movies of the 90s, Gattaca. So I tried to hold some hope, even though I knew this was coming from the mind of Stephenie Meyer, who is a complete hack, and I just can't stand her. I can't stand anything she puts out there. But maybe this will be something different. This is only one book, so maybe this will only be one movie. And then I was talking to my friends before the movie, and I think she's writing more books based on this. But okay, I'm going to go into this movie thinking, okay, maybe the director can give this some hope. Maybe the people that are in it, it's got the same actress who was in Hannah. She was fabulous in Hannah. I'm not going to say her name, but she's a young actress that has so much talent. And I believe she was nominated for an Oscar for Atonement years back. So yes, she's a very powerful young actress that can give me hope. The cast is not a big cast, but I tried to have some hope while in this movie, though I kept my expectations flat. And boy, am I glad I did that, because this movie was so boring and dull. And I couldn't help but think of some really great science fiction movies while watching this movie. Yes, I think this movie definitely wants to call itself a science fiction movie, but on the subject of what this movie is trying to say and trying to do, there are better films, like any kind of Invasions of the Body Snatchers movie, any kind, just pick one out there. They're 10 times better than this. And then there was a scene where they go into a store which actually says store, and all the food say food or beverage or whatever. And I couldn't help but think of a movie called They Live from the 80s, made by John Carpenter. And I think if that was a better movie about some sort of force taking over our world, because this is just a complete waste of time. It looks really good. The actors seem like they do kind of give a damn, even though when the main character has to deal with who she is now, and then she's also in her mind, she's dealing with who she was then, there's some voiceover work that just was so laughable. I mean, all the dialogue is really laughable, even though I kind of liked William Hurt. I felt like William Hurt kind of gave a damn about his character, even though I'm wondering why he was in the movie to begin with. He's got much better things. He is such a talented actor. But I couldn't help but feel like this movie just is boring. This movie is so dull and uneventful and so mind-numbing. The love story, the triangle love story, yes, it's all the same. I did like the characters more than I liked the characters in Twilight. But in the end, this movie is so shallow, and I mean, I hope nobody goes and watches this. I hope this movie doesn't make any money, so maybe no more books will be made, and no more movies like this will be made, but of course, who really knows? I don't know. I don't know what the fan base of this film is. We'll have to see what the box office is this weekend. But overall, again, I wasn't expecting much, so I'm not really mad. I knew what I was going to get into. This is Stephenie Meyer. I would rather watch a movie from a hack director like Michael Bay, who has at least given us a couple good movies, than have anything to do with Stephenie Meyer. I'll go see the movie so I can talk about it, so I can actually form an opinion, but I'll never read a book from her. I just can't stand her as a person. I think she has every right to live on this planet and make a living to support her family, but please don't write any more books. Do something else. You seem like you can put words together some way. Maybe you should find some sort of other passion than write literature, because you're just destroying literature. You're destroying the reason to read books. Luckily, there's a lot of other choices out there, and it's just not just her, but this is just a waste of time, and it's not a bad movie. It's not something terrible like Twilight, but it's so mediocre and so dull, and I'm just gonna give The Host 2 stars. That's being generous. Yeah, 2 stars, that's it. Whatever. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and also go to, I want to showcase while I'm saying this. Here we go. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. And if you really want to see the great works of Andrew Niccol, if I said Michael Niccol, I probably, Andrew Niccol, Mike Nichols is a great director, but Andrew Nichols, check out The Truman Show and Gattaca. Truman Show, Gattaca, great choices. Skip this movie and watch these instead. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.